What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building, and this is your UFC 282 full card predictions. Ankalaev versus Jan Błachowicz as your main event. Really great main event. I love the main event. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love the main event. Good card, man. Solid card. A lot of good fights on this card. Can't wait to break it down. But before we do that, obviously, I would like for y'all to like and subscribe and share this video. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation growing. Obviously, if you have not, follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. All those links will be down below in the description box. So go check that out. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. We start off the card with Cameron Simon versus Steven Coleslaw. I don't know if I'm saying their last names wrong, but I'm going to have to go with the South African here. I think he's the better striker out of the two. He has more experience. I'm going to rock with him probably by decision or KO. No, I'm going to rock with him by decision. What did I say? Or KO, but I'm going to rock with him by decision here over over Steven Coleslaw. So, yeah. Next fight, you have OSP versus Antonio Colio, I think that's how you say it. This is a short notice bout. I think OSP was supposed to fight Gustafsson, right? And then I think Philip Lenz, and I think that's how it went. But yeah, I mean, OSP looked horrible in his last fight. Antonio Colio is the younger guy. He's 32 years old. He's going into his prime. He does have a reach advantage going into this one. So I'm gonna rock with Antonio Colio here. Probably by decision. OSP is kind of hard to finish. I'll give him that. He knows how to survive. So I'm gonna talk. And I'm gonna take Trocoilo, however you say that, guys. Antonio, by decision here. Next fight: Perrin versus Raul Rosa Jr. Rosa has a lot of hype on him. He's a young kid, good wrestling. Perrin, he's not that great. I've seen him fight guys like Mario Batista, Quay Lang, like. He's not that good. He does have experience on his side. He is the older guy. So I could see him maybe teaching Rosa a lesson on MMA. But I'm gonna rock with the young cat here. 18 years old, good wrestling. The kid can wrestle. Just has to work on his striking, but Perrin isn't nothing special on the feet. So I'm going to rock with Rosa Jr. here, probably by decision too. He might get the sub, but he's really good wrestling. The kid can wrestle at a high level. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed with him. Next fight, Daniel Da Silva versus Vinicius Salvador. Man, I don't know. Silva, he's good, but he just finds a way to lose. I don't know what's wrong with him. A lot of these fights, I'm like, man, he should win this, and then he just finds a way. His last fight, oh my god, not Victor Altamirano, fucking Francisco Figueiredo. Like, how did he lose that? It was insane to me, and it was very shameful of him to lose like that. I was like, oh man, I was done with this kid. So I'm gonna rock with Vinicius Salvador here, probably by finish, man. I think he gets it done by KO, man. This kid just. I'm rocking with Salvador by second round TKO. Daniel Da Silva does not want to win fights. It's just that. I'm sorry. There's no other way I can say it. I don't want to be mean, but he just does not want to win fights at this point in his career. So, yeah. Next fight, Chris Curtis versus Joaquin Buckley. Y'all know, big-time Chris Curtis hater right here. He was a goddamn asshole in his last fight, acted like he got fucking robbed or something. Buckley's the younger guy. I would say he has more power than Curtis. Curtis hits. I would say Curtis is the better boxer out of the two. He's more technical, but I think these guys trained with each other. I would actually say Buckley's the better wrestler out of the two. But I'm rocking with Joaquin Buckley here. I think he's going to knock out Chris Curtis, just like how, what's that guy's name? I forgot the Samoan guy name from fucking PFL, but that knocked out Chris Curtis. Easy money. I forgot what's his name? The welterweight guy. Forgot his name, yo. I forgot his name. What is his name? He beat Rory McDonald last year. Oh, man, I forgot his name. My bad, y'all. But yeah, Buckley, I think he should get the KO here over Chris Curtis. He's the younger, faster dude. He does have the reach advantage going into this. And I was really impressed with Buckley's last three fights. Albert Duraev, not his last three fights, but his last three wins. Albert Duraev, Abdul Razak Al-Hassan, and then Antonio Arroyo. Obviously, Chris Curtis, beating Rodolfo Vieira, Brendan Allen, and Phil Hawes, who are decent. Brendan Allen win is actually good form. Is aged pretty well, but that was a fluke. We all know that. And Jack Hermanson taught him how to strike. He's known as a grappler. So yeah, I'm rocking with Buckley by KO in the first round. Yeah, he's gonna get him out of there. Next fight. Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Chris Daukaus. Y'all know I'm rocking with Biggie Boy here by KO. That's it. You know, I say KO in the 3rd round. Chris Daukaus had his run. He looked good. He's fast. He could pose some problems to Rozenstruik, but I just think Jorginho is the better striker based on resume. He's accomplished way more in the division, and they both fought Curtis Blades. One got knocked out, the other one lost a decision, and he had moments against Curtis. He hurt Curtis. And yeah, Jorginho was coming off a knockout loss to Volkov, but it was an early stoppage. Some people can argue that. And yeah, man, you know, his last one against Sakai, who was decent. And then he has a win over Junior Dos Santos and stuff like that. So he's beaten decent guys like Overeem and this and that. Chris Daukaus' best win is against Shamil and Oleinik. You know? Fucking Rozenstruik would kill Shamil. So I'm rocking with Jorginho and Rozenstruik by 3rd round TKO over Chris Daukaus. Next fight, Erik Silva versus TJ Brown. I like this fight a lot. I think this is a good fight for TJ Brown over the Venezuelan. TJ's the better grappler. I thought TJ fought a really dumb fight in his last fight against Nurbek, but I think TJ's the better grappler of the two. I think a lot of people are forgetting how good this kid is. I know a lot of people are rocking with this guy, Erik Silva, and he's a good grappler, but I think TJ's the better grappler of the two. I just think TJ just fought a really dumb fight against Shaolin Nurbek. So I think TJ Brown wins this fight by decision. I think that Arkansas wrestling's going to come in. You know? Is he from Arkansas? Actually, yeah, he is from Arkansas, yeah. So I'm rocking with him. Yeah. Next fight, Billy Quarantillo versus Alexander Hernandez. I have a breakdown on this. I'm rocking with Hernandez by 1st round KO. I think Billy plays into his style. He takes a lot of damage. He goes forward. I'm rocking with Hernandez here over Quarantillo. I'm going to keep it short, though. Next fight, Edmen Shahbazyan versus Dalcha Lungiambula. Yeah, this is a good fight. It's a good fight. Dalcha's coming off a 3-fight losing streak. Same with Edmen. Both guys need a win badly. Edmen's working with Dalcha's actually former coach in Dewey Coper. So I think Edmen has all the advantages here. He's worked with somebody that's worked with Dalcha. Dalcha's 35. He's coming near the end of his prime. If Dalcha fights smart, though, if he grapples heavy, he might win this fight. We've seen Edmen break due to grappling, but I think Edmen has had enough fights. He's improved on his wrestling. I think he just fought some tough fighters, man. Derek Brunson, Jack Hermanson, and Nasruddin Amayev. You know, 3 guys that are really, really good. Dalcha's nowhere near that level. Dalcha's lost to Marc-Andre Barriet, Cody Brundage, Punahele Sariano. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. So, just saying, I'm going to be rocking with Edmen by... I'm going to say 1st round TKO. Yeah, 1st round TKO. That's what I'm going to rock with Edmen. I think he's going to catch him. Next fight, Bryce Mitchell versus Ilia Topuria. I got another breakdown on this. I'm Team Ilia. Good on Bryce. He's made it this far in his career. Has a win over Edson Barboza, so that's good for him. But I'm rocking with Topuria here by 1st round TKO or KO. I think it's gonna be very similar to the Ryan Hall fight. I just don't think instead of fucking Imanari rolls, I think it's gonna be for bad takedowns from Bryce Mitchell. Ilia Topuria has shown that he can wrestle. You go look at his Yusu's Law fight. He won with his grappling. He hasn't shown it recently, but the power and the wrestling from Ilia is going to be too much for Bryce Mitchell, and I think he's going to overwhelm Bryce. Bryce striking is pretty bad. I know he dropped Edson, but if you go look at his pad work and all that, he's not good. He's not coordinated at all. I'm rocking with Ilia Topuria over Bryce Mitchell. No disrespect to Bryce. He's a good fighter, but I think Ilia is going to have his number. Next fight, Darren Till versus Dricus du Plessis. I'm rocking with Darren Till. I could be wrong here, and I'll eat crow. Rocking with Darren Till by decision. I think Darren Till's takedown defense will be good enough for Dricus. Dricus hasn't really taken down anyone in the UFC. He went for takedown attempts against Tavares, and he wasn't able to take him down. I know people think Darren Till has a bad takedown defense, but that's Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson is one of the better grapplers and wrestlers in the division. Robert Whitaker had a hard time taking down Darren Till. Kelvin Gastelum had a hard time taking down Darren Till. What tells me that a guy like Dricus du Plessis is going to take him down immediately? Just because Brunson did it? I don't think so. Dricus has really bad striking, and Darren Till's a good counter striker. So it just falls into Darren Till's game plan. I'm not a big Till fan, but I think I think Darren might get this done. I'm actually rocking with Darren here. I know a lot of people are rocking with the South African, but I think Du Plessis has looked bad, but has a lot of finishes to save him. But he has not looked good. His best performance, I would say, might be the Brad Tavares fight, but he didn't look good in there. He really did not look good in there. So, just being honest. But yeah, next fight, Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Robbie Lawler. This is a good fight for Ponzinibbio. I think he gets back into it. I'm rocking with Ponzi by third round TKO or decision. I don't know. He could get it done late, but I'm rocking with Ponzi by decision here. I think Robbie's tough enough not to get finished against Ponzinibbio. Yeah. I think Santiago's he's just better right now. I do have a breakdown on this. You can go check that out. But yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't lie to myself and say Robbie's still at it. Like, he's older. He should retire. He shouldn't be taking this fight. It's crazy they got him taking this fight. He's gonna get hurt and he's gonna get beat. So I'm rocking with Ponzi by decision. In the co-main event, which is weird to me, Paddy Pimblett versus Jared Gordon. It is what it is. I'm rocking with my guy Jared Gordon. He's the better grappler out of the two. He just doesn't get caught with a submission. He's fucking solid. Jared Gordon has fought decent competition. His chin is his only issue, but besides that, if he can keep it on top, good forward pressure, I think he beats Paddy. Paddy's really bad on the feet. He's a good grappler, but that's about it. And that's all he's going to have in this matchup is his grappling. And I think Jared Gordon can cancel that. Jared Gordon was doing really good against what's his face, Grant Dawson, until he got submitted. He's putting up a good fight. And Paddy's going to have a reach advantage, but if Jared can just go in there, use his head movement, look for the body, clinch up, get takedowns, I think he can win this fight. Gordon's beating decent guys like Danny Chavez, Joe Sislek, all guys that are good grapplers or decent grapplers. More Joe Sislek than anything than Danny Chavez, but if he can put it on Paddy, I think he can really win this fight. I'm gonna rock with the underdog here. I just don't understand why these guys are the fucking co-main event, which is insane. But yeah, in the main event, Jan Błachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. I'm rocking with Ankalaev by third round sub. Ankalaev will take down the legendary Polish power. Jan, you had a good run. It lasted long enough, but now it's over. You're done. This is going to be Jan's retirement fight. Ankalaev is going to end this clown's career. And yeah, you beat my boys Rakic, Corey Anderson, and Luke Rockhold. It ends here. Your reign of terror ends here. All right, Dagestan will own you. You will truly understand what it means to be inbred. But yeah, I'm rocking with Ankalaev, man. I think Ankalaev is going to show us the new era of light heavyweight. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for my picks. Ankalaev by third round submission. I do have a breakdown on it. If you haven't checked it out. It's out right now. And yeah, love y'all. Goodbye. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's get this eBay Fight Prediction Nation going. Your boy's out of here.